Felixstowe has maintained its position in the UK by being able to take the biggest ships as they come. Harwich Haven Authority was established back in the 1860s to dredge and maintain the harbour. This was the best natural harbour between the Thames and the Humber, so it was seen as strategically important. So over the years, millions and millions of tonnes of mud has come into the harbour and has needed removing to allow the ships of the day to come and go. Maintenance dredging is one of the two biggest things we spend our money on. Every year we dredge about 3 million cubic metres of mud. Approximately 40% of our total turnover is spent on maintenance dredging. We survey several times a year to see where the mud banks are and where they need to be dredged. I've been working here in the Haven for 30 years. I was working with civil contractors, building railway bridges, and I've got this opportunity to come into what is quite a niche corner of civil engineering. Dredging is really the same as any earthworks project. It just happens to be under 50 feet of water and you can't see what you're doing. The kind of dredger we use here is known as a suction dredger. It's a ship that sails slowly along with a pipe that goes down onto the seabed, and then there are big pumps within the ship that actually suck material off the seabed up into the hopper. The material we dredged is disposed of to sea at licensed disposal sites. The site we use, called the Inner Gabbard, is not a big site because the material that we deposit there hardly hits the bottom at all. It's in such a lot of water that it just disperses back into the North Sea where it came from. Computer screens are just about the commonest piece of equipment on a ship bridge. There's a lot of computer assistance, a lot of data being recorded. We have records going back for the last 20 years, how long they took to dredge, what kind of delays they had, how the material got loaded into the hopper. There's a lot of information, and we are using it right now in order to plan new maintenance dredging contracts. If we weren't dredging, the whole area would gradually fill up with the mud that's coming in from the sea. If we didn't dredge for a couple of years, most of the big ships that are currently coming wouldn't be able to come and go at all. If we didn't dredge for 5 years, it would probably go back to its natural levels, which is something like half the depth it currently is. It's been a very interesting place to work. There's something quite romantic about the sea and about big ships, but it's also very interesting and has continued to change over the years.